I
All right.
knew a lot about wine. All right, let's go over to meteorologist Hannah Gard with the National Wine Day forecast.
Yes, we are giving you a first alert on this National Wine Day because we're going to see some storms as we head into this evening, lasting overnight into very early tomorrow morning. It's mostly going to be downpours spreading over us as we go throughout the evening hours. And we could see some severe weather with this, but we're mainly watching for a flooding threat. The severe threat is pretty isolated down to the South Shore areas, and this is going to be damaging winds. There's a very low end tornado threat. We will see frequent lightning with these storms. Hail threat pretty much non-existent with this, but street flooding. These are going to be really heavy downpours that we're going to see moving through over the course of a couple of hours. So if you look at the rain potential map here, where you have yellows and oranges, that's 2 to 3 inches of rain. So very wide swaths of 2 to 3 inches. And then when you start to get into the red, that's 3 to 4 inches of rain with some bullseyes of 4 to 5 inches possible. So what we have to watch for with this is that street flooding threat. A lot of it will be overnight, but we could see that lingering into the morning commute. After the rain pushes through, the cold weather is already starting to seep down from the north. We have an extreme cold warning. We're seeing all of those cold weather alerts almost into parts of Louisiana. That's what's behind this front that's starting to build in over the plains. We're seeing snow in Oklahoma. We have some rain in Texas, and it's negative 28 in Bismarck. That really cold Arctic air is going to come in behind the system. So playing that out on future satellite, we start to see some showers through this afternoon into the evening. So bring a rain jacket after your lunchtime hour because we might have some little shower activity until we get to late evening. That's when it's going to be heavier storms. Starting around 11 to midnight, we see these big storms building in. We have a lot of storm activity along the coastal areas. And where they go over the same places is where we'll have to watch for some training. You see another bout of those storms over places like the metro. That's going to cause that street flooding threat. But by the time we get to the morning commute tomorrow, things are tapering off. So if we have enough time between that front pushing through and the morning commute, we'll have time for those roadways to clear up. But you might want to watch for ponding out there on your drive into work, to school. And then here comes that cold air. This is really, really cold air coming down from the north. You saw that Arctic air mass, and it's going to dramatically change our temperatures. Today, 60 degrees for our high. Tomorrow, 54. That high will likely be in the morning, and then we're going to see temperatures falling throughout the rest of the day. Our highs are in the 40s Thursday and Friday. We do start to get a little bit warmer for the second half of the weekend, especially. We'll be back into the low 60s, upper 60s for the start of next week. So it's a brief cool down. But something to think about north and west of the lake is the hard freeze potential here. You want to make sure that you're taking all of those freeze precautions overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning and overnight Thursday into Friday morning. So protect people, pets, plants, and your pipes. You want to wrap the pipes today so that you're ready for this cold air that's coming later in the week. We also have dangerous wind chills. That north wind is going to be screaming behind that front. Thursday morning, we could feel like low teens to maybe low 20s on the South Shore, but some areas could even get into single digits with the feels like forecast. So giving you the first alert, dangerous cold. Make sure you're prepared for this big change coming. And unfortunately for our parades, it is going to be pretty chilly into this weekend. We're looking at 30s in the evening for our Friday parade. Saturday, we have a 40% chance for rain. It would be a light cold rain. Not great parade weather, 40s in the day, in the evening. It's a little bit better on Sunday when we get into the 50s. Very cloudy today, though. Our temperatures right now kind of sitting in the mid-50s, a little bit warmer than yesterday ahead of this system that's coming through. So we're not going to get too warm. We're not above normal, but low 60s feeling better than what we saw yesterday. And then we have to track that storm threat overnight. Arctic cold coming for the rest of the week, guys. Saturday, not the greatest weekend for parading because we could see that rain chance, but Sunday looking a lot better for us.